Yo, I think I learned a new dance. Wait, how do young folks do? Uh, 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 uh. Okay, well, it made sense in my head. It didn't quite execute. It don't matter though, because how many know how to do it? So, and that's on period. Welcome to another episode of One Being Brave. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all straight? Because why are we on episode 11 already? Come on, God doing his big one, and that's on what period? I am so grateful that you guys are here. Oh my gosh. Because this episode, Gabe already got a little taste in the back. And he couldn't even, okay, but all right. Let me get to the house rules because I'm hyped. I have my V8 and I'm on like a 14 right now. All right, and I took a nap. Come on. Naps are essential when you turn over 35. Let me just put that out there. I don't know why when we was kids, we did not want to take naps. Girl, give me to a bed. Give me to a bed. Give me to a pillow. Put my headscarf on. Okay. Do the house rules, Domo. Stay focused. All right, house rules. No profanity. We don't do that on this show. It's too many words in the dictionary. We're about to use all them, John. Like, you feel me? We're about to use all of them. No bashing of race, religion, gender, politics, or sexual preferences. Why? Because from one blood he made what? All the nations. Makes sense to me. So all y'all kinfolk. What up, cousin? What up, aunt? Uncle, I see you. Grandma, I need to know how you made that sweet potato pie. And all y'all invited to the barbecue. Tell them I sent you. Who gonna check for me? Who go? Oh, yeah. Everybody gonna check for me? Which they shoulda, coulda, woulda out there singing your shoulda, out there singing your shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Child, everybody gonna check for me? All right, this show is called One Being Brave because it represents the one. I have a lot of energy, Domo. Wow, that's crazy. This show is called One Being Brave because it represents the 1 billion people of the world that have a disability and or medical condition. Oh, his. You already know what I'm about to say. Newcomers, catch on real quick. Get you one of us in your circle. Don't get you me. I got enough. My plate is full. Unless you want the drips of the saucer. You can be close, but you can't be too attached. Get you one of us. I'm telling you now, like the tier is right here. We're on top of that. And it's like every episode we keep getting higher and higher because my guests keep getting more top tier. I'm just like, whoa, One Being Brave, you gotta slow down a little bit. Because it's almost like you're accelerating just a taste. Whoa. Hold on. Get you one of us in a circle. I'm telling you, like, when you get you one of us, you're gonna be like, dang, Domo, I know. You're welcome. Because I told y'all a long time ago. I told y'all season 1. We on season 5 and y'all ain't got it yet. Child, what y'all doing? Pick one at this point. You got over 100 people. I have over 100 guests. Choose ye this day. Which one you want to be friends with? Okay. Also, one of the most important rules. We talk about Jesus Christ on this show. JC is what? The way to be. Bars. Jesus Christ is better than white rice. Killing the game. Domo. Could somebody sign me, please? Because at this point, the rapping skills are beyond me. Gabe, I'm not. It's just flowing. Flow to you. Let the rivers of my worship flow to you. Hey, Mom. It makes sense. Lord, I praise and all I do. Let the rivers of your worship flow. Okay. Like stream. Okay, wait till my guests come on. Just wait till my guests come on. Because y'all just got a little taste. We talk about Jesus Christ. He's the main thing. He's going to always be the main thing. If you ain't know him, get a little taste. Have a little talk with Jesus. Tell him all about your troubles. He'll hear your faintest cry and he'll answer by and by. I'm telling you. My guy is top tier. Matter of fact, he is the tier. He created what tier means. Makes sense. Also, Mom, you have to be on my side. You can't be on the side of Gabe. Like, you can't. And it comes from somewhere. I mean, I'm just saying. It stems from somewhere. It's almost like it's stemming from you. Also, okay, this is what I was saying. Last house rule. This show is one of the very few shows that has a hostess with a disability that interviews. Girl, where are you looking at? That interviews guests with disabilities and or medical conditions or essential caregivers. Old heads. Okay, say it with me. Lady O, Tyler Perry, Mother Ava DuVernay. I'm about to see all three of y'all in one day. All of them. Lady O, summertime. Okay, it's getting kind of hot. And then we could be outside in your garden, but not too close because I have seasonal allergies. So we can't be too close by the flowers and I need to be very clear. All right. So after I talk to you, thank you for your time, tea and crumpets, or maybe like tea and graham crackers, because I really don't know what's in the ingredients of crumpets. Tea and graham crackers, and then take care. God bless. Tyler Perry. Where we meeting at? Because you have so many options. I mean, where we meeting? All I'm saying is, just my life alone has a good 5 to 19 series and or shows. Hey girl, love you, Tanya. I'm just saying. So we could talk a little bit, chat it up, chop a style, chop. And then after you, thank you for your time. Love you, Karen. After that, Mother Ava DuVernay, it's time for us to get our locks done. We're going to Rockefeller and 2 locations. Which one? You want the Fontana or you want the Melrose? You tell me. Send me your location. We both have iPhones. Send me your location. I'm being chair 1. You be in chair 2. Anita's going to be doing my locks. Jazz going to be doing yours. And then we're going to meet in the dryer. It makes sense in my head. We're going to meet in the dryer. Huh? What'd you say? I can't. Text me. Text. Because my hair is drying. Text. That's it. All in one day. Like, in my head, it makes sense. And I'm going to say this now because we're speaking those things that be not as though they what were. When that happens, think it not strange. For such a time as this, y'all seen it here live. Okay, I spoke that thing. Your words have what? Power. There's power in life or death in the what? Tongue. Child. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Say lie. Say lie. All right, so this season we're adding a segment in our on our show, and it is so, huh? Because the prayer warrior said it, and it is so, and that's on period. We added a new segment, and this segment we want to acknowledge and represent and show that we care about those that have other ribbon awarenesses. It's way more than dog on breast cancer awareness. And on this show, because period, thank you, Ju. On this show, we want to represent all of them. Because y'all gonna learn on this show. Gabe, what is the ribbon for the month of March? Could you please let us know? Can you please? What? Come on. March, the awareness ribbon is kidney cancer. What color is it, Domo? I'm glad you asked. Tangerine. That is the awareness ribbon of this month. Tangerine, orange. So for those that have kidney cancer, for those that have kidney tumors in the cancer family, in the kidney cancer family. On this show, we want to represent you and acknowledge you and just let you know and remind you that you are being seen, you are being heard, and we want to show our respects and thank you for fighting because it is not easy. But over here, we see you. And we're going to say true. Bars. And the opposite of orange is blue. Oh my gosh. Domo, stop. Just hold it in. And you will win. Golly. That's crazy to me. Both. I wasn't even trying that time. Golly, that's crazy to me. I wasn't even trying. But that's how you know. When the gift is there, it's there. And I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper. I'm just trying to figure out what my name is. It's either like Rapper's Delight. It's either like, I know it is. I love that tangerine color. It's either Rapper's Delight. It's either like Lace and Brace. Because, wait, I like Lace and Brace. Because let me tell you why. I have leg braces. And I always wear sneakers with what? Lace. That came. That took some process thinking. Lace and Brace. What's up, George? Lace and Brace. Come on. And that's on period. All right, so I was gonna have a segment, but I don't need to talk about myself because my guest. Okay, let me tell you real quick. So everyone calls her her legal name, but why would I want to do that? That's crazy. I've been knowing her since high school. So what, like 14, like literally like 14. Every day together. So much so in high school, everybody thought that we were related. Everybody thought that we were sisters. We would be on two total ends of the campus, and they'll be like, "Oh, you're a sister. I just seen your sister," and I'll be like, "Who?" And she'll be like, "Who? We don't have no, huh?" And then it just came after a while. We were like, okay, because we don't feel like fighting no more. We don't feel like, okay, yeah, that's my sister. Because at this point, y'all not about to worry us, trying to prove to us that we're sisters when we're not. And that's on, but we act like two. So it makes sense. And that's why she had to be in my show. We two peas in a pie. Are y'all ready? Missy, rotisserie, come on out.
What's
Hi,
up?
Missy.
Hi, Domo.
I love you.
Love you too.
You good? You straight? How you feeling?
We good.
Come on, bun.
I need like a nap, like you did.
Yes, you
But
do.
we gonna.
But we're gonna make it work. Period. All right, so put my glasses so I can see. And that's on period. Can you tell us where you're from and the name, or no? You're a caregiver. Who do you caregiver for?
My real name is not Rotisserie. It's Miss Sister Bright.
That's debatable.
I'm from Moreno Valley, and I'm a caregiver to my 3-year-old, Danae L'Oreal.
Woo! First of all, she is. I love her. I love her so much. All right, so let's delve into it. What is the name of her medical condition, or what things does she do it?
Hi, Auntie. She is a sickle cell patient. She has sickle cell SC, which is the lower level from what everybody else knows SS. So she has the SC. So she carries the S trait and the C trait. So she got both of them. So
okay, so you got to explain what's the difference.
So she has actually no actual red blood cells that are normal. All of hers are sickled. So she could be anemic. She could have pain crises. Usually it's their spleen. When it's cold outside, altitude changes since our lovely California weather. You know what that caused? So yeah. So it comes with its challenges, but you'll never know if you see her.
No, you'll never know. So when you first found out, she has so much energy too. When you first found out How did you first find out? Did she have symptoms?
So no, at birth she was born. She was perfectly fine for a little bit. Her sugar levels dropped, so we knew something was wrong. Since 1988, they've always, for African Americans, Hispanics, they always test us for sickle cell, especially if you carry the trait. So about she was a week old, I get a phone call from Radies, San Diego, like, hey, she has the SC trait. She has sickle cell. We're going to send you to Loma Linda. We're going to do some blood tests to see what's going on. And from there, we got a couple days later, she was full blown SC sickle cell patient. She got a hematology team. It was a whole
Wow.
thing.
Sheesh. So, man. Okay, so who has the trait?
So her dad carries the C trait. I carry the S trait.
Light bright. She is a light bright. She is as clear as day. Okay. Um. So you carry
S
the
trait.
S, and her dad carries the C trait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so was it inevitable that she was going to get something?
So I did not know that it's 1 in 4. So
Oh,
Leland carries a trait, London carries a trait, and Nene just so happened to get the full shebang.
okay. So when it's just the trait with your other two kids,
Nothing
do
happened.
they have nothing?
They just, if they have a child, whenever they have a child, if their partner has a trait, most likely one of their kids will end up with,
Will have a trait.
will have either
Man,
full blown sickle cell or they'll just all carry the trait.
whew, that's a lot. So now that you found, now we're at the stage where you just found out everything, all that. Did you know what that meant? Like, did you know what sickle cell was?
I knew what it was only because remember AB, which is my oldest son, his dad, two of his
Mm-hmm.
siblings has it. Um, so I kind of knew what it looked like, but being a caregiver of one, and the detail was where it got me. That it's devil is in the details.
In the for real,
So
for real. So like when she, like growing up, just because she's only 3, so when she was like a baby, did she have a lot of more episodes?
no, she did not get one until she started going to daycare. A kid came to school extremely sick. Mom didn't keep him at home. We came home. She was perfectly fine. The next thing you know, she didn't want to be bothered. Her feet were swollen. Her hands were swollen. She didn't want nothing to touch her. She was fussy. She had a fever. It was just a mess. She's screaming nonstop. So it was,
Mm. Is it like her? Is it ache her? Is
yes.
that what it look
So
like?
they get no, she has never had a transfusion. Thank God.
Okay, because I was about to ask you. Thanks, Drew, because I said
Um, thank God. During it, they get pain in their joints. So most everybody know it as a pain crisis because their joints usually get very, very painful. It's painful to the touch. Nothing. People be like, "Oh, just take Tylenol, Advil." That is nothing for them. Not even Vicodin helps them.
wow.
Um, so usually it's a little kid taking like adult pain meds just to calm the pain.
So has she ever had to be like hospitalized for it because the pain was just so bad, or you just learn how to treat it?
Nope. She's been hospitalized twice for it.
Really?
Um, the first time was by far the scariest because I didn't know what to expect. It's my baby.
Mm.
I want to be able to help her. I can't help her. So at this point, I'm like, what do I do? Like, thankfully, like I have a great mother-in-law. She was like, go ahead, take her. I called the hemo team and they were like, bring her in. Let's see what's going on. Because her fever was fine. She had no fever, then it'll spike. It had no fever, spike. And then I'm like, okay, let's go ahead, do this. So it took forever. They had to call the VAT team just to get to her veins because she was not having it. You know, she's a fighter. She was
Man,
not having it. But finally she was able to get comfortable after the pain meds and some antibiotics and
God, I mean, man, I can only imagine what that scene just looked like as your first experience. That's just so scary. Because I mean, you're a mom. You want to care for your child. Like, I'll take the pain, but if you don't know what to do, what are you supposed to do?
like what wait, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Yeah,
Wait, stop.
yeah. So did her care team ever tell you or explain to you certain things, certain triggers that you can kind of see in her, that you'll know that
So
she's starting to have an episode?
so hemo, soon as like we started like the appointments, they gave me like a library. They was like, this is what you need to know. This is what can happen. So I knew that her hands and feet will swell, her joints can swell. There's a fever. If she has a splenic crisis, her spleen will swell. They teach you how to even determine if it's swelling or if it's normal. They teach you if there's a temperature change, a drastic temperature change. Like I always have a jacket in my car. I even
Okay.
have like the little heater, little packs when it's cold, just in case.
Yeah.
Um, Even going to the beach could be a feat because if it gets really
Yeah.
drastically cold, so if we go to the beach, it's gonna be hot. It got to be like 100. Water got to be nice. So just in case, so like she's never been up to Big Bear like the boys have to the snow because we can't do that altitude change because God forbid.
Okay. But we serve a God. We know a man.
Man, I know
She.
that has allowed only two crises because I have other people I know that's it's all the time.
Yeah.
But you know,
I mean,
God is
Ashley.
good. Right,
Okay. Ashley Johnson.
right,
She still deals with her sickle cell crises, and it's like, oh, that's amazing, Drew. And it's
right.
like you just don't know what triggered. Like you just don't. Were there certain things that the doctor said or the specialists said that she just would not ever be able to do?
No, because I serve a big God. Um, I
What
know
God you serve?
I serve a big God.
Okay, because period.
Um, because I also know that if you put limitations, you will stay in those limitations. I know. I also know that she walks with God. She is a gift from God. So therefore, with that being said, she can do whatever she wants to do.
Period.
I know people like, oh, don't take her to the beach. She's been to the beach.
Period.
She's a water baby. Don't put her in the pool. She stays in the pool in the summer. Um, so no, like I refuse to allow a diagnosis to tell her what she can and cannot do.
And that's on period. Because what my God is way bigger than a name.
Right.
Cause child. Okay, so she definitely does have two older brothers. Are they protective?
Girl, yes.
Now, do they understand what she has?
Leland does, of course, because he's watched his uncle fight it for
Right,
his
right.
entire life. Taco understands that if you're sick, don't be around my sister. So
Speaking of, speaking that the timing was so perfect
exactly, Auntie, she will not live in a bubble. I
at
refuse.
all.
I refuse.
Man, so what did you have to like explain to them? So, because she's only 3, so she still has like a full life to live. Now, as she gets older, because right now she just doesn't know. She just knows she hurting.
Right. That's
She
exactly
just,
what she'll tell you. I heard.
I'm hurting. And that's it. Because I already know. She was like, I don't feel good. I'm hurting, and I just need to go away. Now, as she gets older, are you going to take the time to like explain to her like the details?
Oh, she'll have to because they're hematologists. After so long, they have a class. They even have a bear for sickle cell disease now.
Oh wow.
That like you could like touch it and it'll tell like if they're hurting. Like I think I need to order it now because she's old enough to speak.
Yeah.
So they have other like aids for them. Whereas before they did it, it's becoming more a known disease rather than yes.
Taco what?
No, that was Nene.
Oh, next.
That was Nene.
You should have brought her in here. You should have brought her because
She'll
we
take
need.
over the show. She'll take over the show. You know how she is. She's a mess.
She will.
You know where Frick comes, there comes a frack, aka Taco.
There comes a frat, and then it'll just be the whole clan
Man.
saying, "Hey y'all," like my mom did. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all.
So
So
there will be knowledge that she will be given from her hemo team. Shout out to Dr. Perry at Loma Linda. She's amazing. Amazing. Because she's talked about like, hey, maybe one day we'll do a blood transfusion from one of the boys. Ironically, she does not carry the blood type of either one of her brothers.
how Sway? Now that is so ironic.
So the boys carry my blood type, and then Nene has her dad's.
That's crazy.
I said,
She's one of a kind. That's what that means. She's in her own section.
her
She
middle
got her
name.
own category. That's funny. Okay, so for you as a caregiver, um, what is so for how do I explain how can I ask this question? Okay, so you're still learning about what sickle cell is, all that jazz, right? So for you as a caregiver and an up and coming like more informative caregiver, for those that are in your shoes in the beginning stages, what is something that you learned or that you can share with them that you didn't even know about?
I didn't even know that there was a difference. We knew about sickle cell, but we didn't know that there was SS and SC and the
Mm.
variations of what it can cause. Like, cause I was like, a splenic crisis. What? What is that? I didn't. What?
Okay, Google. What is it?
Where's the spleen? Where exactly you can feel it? Okay. So
Right.
so yeah, I was like, your hands and your feet swell. What? So like you understand, like people like, oh, I'm in pain. They go to the hospital. A lot of sickle cell patients, they get deemed as drug addicts because the pain is so bad. And they want to give them ibuprofen. Ibuprofen is not going to help when your vascular system is pretty much attacking itself. Like, what do you want me to do? All my joints hurt, not one, all of them. It ain't arthritis, it's all of them.
Yeah, that's so true. And I think a lot of people underestimate because they can't see it.
That
They
that is the problem.
underestimate.
It is a
Yeah.
very invisible disease because you cannot see it. You can't tell like, oh,
Mhm.
you have sickle cell. No, it's a blood disease. So
Right. Man, that's yeah. I can only imagine. I just remember like a few times when Ashley was in the hospital and I would go visit her. She didn't want to be touched, and I'm like, it's hard to visualize or understand what that pain feels like of you can't even be touched.
right. So imagine your baby. Because
Right.
at this point, I think the very first one, she was 9 months old. That's my baby. I cannot touch her. She does not want to be touched. She don't want a sock. She don't want her blanket. She wants nothing. She just wants to be comfortable. Like they
Whew.
literally had to knock her out with painkillers just for her to normalize herself.
I can only imagine what that's like. Socks hurting, blankets hurting, a tap hurting. So for her, when she had her crisis, whether it be the first one or the second one, how long does it typically last?
It just depends. The very first one We stayed 4 days at Loma Linda. This last one, she was at the hospital and out because they were able to give her antibiotics. It was more of like, let's run a thing of antibiotics because a simple cold to us might turn into pneumonia for her. Something, oh, my child has a runny nose. But it might be devastating to us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss some work for sure.
That was I'm glad you brought that up because that was going to be another question for me. Um when it comes to like the regular coding, the regular common symptoms that a normal person has, for her or for anyone that has sickle cell, is it heightened?
Their immune system is attacked anyway, so your immune system
Mhm.
is compromised at all times. So unfortunately, we have friends that we went to high school with that has not vaccinated their children. That for me, I love you, but I'm gonna have to love you from a distance because what might be something simple to y'all
Right.
might take my child completely out.
Yeah.
Um, so it's kind of a bubble, but not a bubble.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're sick, I'd be like, eh.
It's
Even down
it's more of like a caution because you
even
know the
down
behind
the
the
road,
scenes.
right?
Yeah.
Even down to Taco, I'd be like, bro. He was like, Mom, I'm sick. I say, go over there.
Oh, another
FMLA, that part.
right there. That is the best of friends.
Best friend, baby.
That's the friends, baby. Oh, for real. So, and now that you're like learning about it, all that, as a mom and you're a caregiver as well, what is the, I'm asking you two questions. What is the most difficult part of having a daughter with a medical condition, but also being a caregiver to your daughter who has a medical condition?
Mentally exhausting because you never know what's around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Especially she was born during COVID, caught COVID at 3 months old. So
Woo!
wisdom is like you said, using wisdom, it's you got to use it. Um, what have I learned out of this? Learning to trust in God,
Yeah.
learning that He has the answers. At the end of the day, I use it as a learning lesson. Because I used to be like, why me? Now it's like, why not me? Because if you have not noticed, I have a big personality too. So if it's a teachable moment, I like to teach somebody about it because most people think it's just a black person's disease and it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it used to be something that was scary
Mm-hmm.
and it's no longer scary to me. It's more so of like, okay, what can we do to kind of figure this thing out? Um,
Right.
so for me, that's more so.
That's deep. That's good. Now you brought up another question. Now I gotta ask you. So, cause we talk about JC. Jesus Christ is up in here, up in here. So my question is, because you said that there was a time that you were very fearful of the condition, right? So, in essence, do you think that having a child with this medical condition, has that built your faith?
It did. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first heard it, I cried, I broke down, I went into like a depression because I was like, God, like really like
Mm-hmm.
I sorry, I done did some things.
Right.
But I'm like, but I had to come to like it's not what I did. It's not a punishment. It's more so a lesson. It will teach you to really walk by faith because during the most trying of times you realize that he's really carrying you
Yeah.
because those nights in the hospital trying to worry about two other ones at home
Right.
that is worried because if you know Leland is big brother to the extreme.
Yeah.
So you really have to really have that faith, that relationship, that prayer life.
Mm-hmm.
Like God, like bring us through this. It's just a test. Make her strong in this. Allow her to know you in a way that a person that don't have an illness might not know you. Because it will create a relationship. It will create a prayer life, if anything.
That is so true. And I'm the reason why I asked that is because we've been knowing each other since we was 14. So I've seen how you were, how I've seen all that, and I just feel like I just want to commend you openly because I just think that your faith has grown so much and your mature mindset and nature, not just as a mom but just as a prayer warrior has just like grown. Because even in our conversations, we be playing around, joking all the time, but we gonna talk about God.
Right.
Like
It's
we
gonna
know
come up.
where
It's gonna come up. It's gonna come up in a song, a verse,
a scripture gonna pop up at
a
any
past,
given time.
a old sermon from 1999 might come up, but it's gonna come up.
It's gonna come up, and that's just a testament that what's in you gonna come out. Like you have that foundation growing up, and who knows why we were planted the way we were planted, but if for such a time as this, who
Uh-huh.
knew that you had to build that faith in you? You had to build that in you for this time. Like, she,
Because he'll go fish you on out.
could, huh?
Eh.
My God. I think that's, yeah, I definitely just wanted to commend you for that because I seen the growth, I seen the maturity, and I'm just like, yo, I have the condition, but from a mother's perspective, and then you my sister too, from just seeing how you care for not just Danae but all your other kids equally. I got to commend you because you be praying. She be praying for her kids.
And
She
do.
be dousing them with oil.
Okay, we haven't gotten to the dousing of the oil. I have not turned to Ernestine yet.
I give it a week.
Not a
I give it a week.
week.
I give it a week. If Leland comes to me talking about Auntie, I just kept hearing my mom's voice, and I don't know why I woke up with all this oil on my forehead. I was like, well, a praying mom, huh?
Because I had a praying grandmother. Uh-huh.
Ah. All right, so now when I ask the opposite question, what is the most rewarding thing about being well, I just want to say being a mother to your daughter who has sickle cell?
Um, Again, my prayer life. Because this whole situation, if there's a whole multitude of other things that have happened, but that brought me back to God. That really made me realize that my foundation was built on Him, and that's the only thing that's gonna bring me through this. Not the doctors, not what people gonna say, but it was like you were born in the church, you was
Right.
raised in the church, you know how to pray, you know what to pray, you know what scriptures to go to, so you know that her healing is in that. And I remember a lot of people was like, don't you ask God to take it away from her? And I was like, no, because at the end of the day,
Mm-mm.
sometimes that is our testimony. That test is our testimony. And that might bring somebody else to God because they see you not struggling through it. You living it. You're living, you're
Right.
not struggling. And that's a difference. And a lot of people will sit and fester in the sickness and forget to trust in God. He's not going to always heal you. But what he will do, he will keep you and sustain you through it. And he will make you an example amongst your peers
Come
and
on.
show them that you are his and he has a protection around you, and a calling on your life for a time such as this.
Where's the offering receptacle? Because she is preaching. That is so good. Sometimes God will not heal you the way you expect him to be because he needs you as a vessel.
That part.
Child.
Sometimes we gotta just be the car.
You just gotta swerve.
Screw,
You
screw.
can bend, but you're not gonna break though.
Right.
Huh? We
Well,
planted.
right.
That
By
was
the water.
good.
By the water. Roots deep.
Like a rose planted on the ground.
Roots deep.
That's good. That's so good. That I love that. That man, you didn't say the whole sermon. Woo! Sometimes God will not heal you,
Uh-huh.
but He will use you in the.
He will
Child.
use you in your circumstances.
He will use you in your circumstance.
This is not a sermonette, Domo.
I'm not fussing. I just
This
discussed.
is disgusting.
This is a sermon. You just gave a 10-minute sermon and you didn't even know. That was good. That was so good, man. That you hit me. You hit me, and you just reminded me, like, girl, in my comfort, in my suffering, He preserves His promise.
That part.
Child.
You never gonna
And
put that.
I think what makes it even more rewarding to hear from you, because a lot of people did not know anything about not just your life, but your child, and what you have to deal with behind the scenes. They just see you up on the platform singing praise worship, or they see you like at church, or they see you at work, but they don't see the behind the scenes of what you have to deal with, even the prayers. They don't see all that.
If you see me on Sunday and you see the tears, there's a reason. My praise is my praise for a reason. Um, because there's a lot of times that I have to praise my way through the
Yeah.
circumstances. Because it's not an easy. Auntie, I give you props because Lord Jesus, I'm only 3 years in. 3 years.
Don't be saying like that. Oh.
Okay, chicken.
No, I give my mom props too, because I don't know how she maintains.
Prayer.
No, for real. No, for real. And that's another reason why I love bringing caregivers, not just caregivers, but mothers specifically, parents on, because it's a whole different lens that you guys have to deal with, face. It's a whole different strength that you guys have to maintain. Praise your way
Through. Uh-huh. Because that's the only way you're gonna make it.
period. Praise your way through. And that when I found out, because I didn't even know about Janae. Like, I knew nothing. Because she's just such a ball of energy. I know
I
she dealt with nothing.
I did not say, and I don't say a lot because I don't want people to take that and put her in a bubble and use that and be like, oh, we have no, let her live.
Let her
Let her
live.
live. Because she's gonna be a hot mess. She gonna tear up some stuff. Mm-hmm. She
She
gonna
a
sing.
kid.
She gonna sing. She gonna get on your nerves. But she's gonna be Janae. She's gonna be a fashionista. She gonna tell
And
you.
she is.
So I
She
did.
is. And I love that. I love that you don't define her for her condition, because that's not her. That's just a part. That's just a very small piece
Just
of
a
who she is.
minuscule part.
I mean, and that literally, her condition makes her even better than what she is. That's
Well,
what adds in the flavor.
but I had to learn that growing up with you because one thing you never did was allow a diagnosis to change you.
True.
You're
I
right, Auntie
appreciate
John. It'll make it look effortless, but it's some effort.
I definitely appreciate that, for real. I really do. Cause I sure didn't. Where we going? What we doing? I'll be there too. Just slow down. Walk. Don't walk that fast, but
Slow down.
slow down now. No, we not going up no hills. I mean,
Right.
but we low key we did go up that hill, walking to the house. Why y'all live so high up?
It was not that bad, though.
My cows was burning walking, and then we had to walk in 100-degree weather from the school to the house
That's because we wanted to walk, and not because we had to walk.
because we had to stop by that Jack in the Box.
The Jack in the Box and the gas station. We needed a jumbo jack when it was $1.99.
Because why was everybody at Jack in the Box? That was like the spot.
We needed the 2 tacos for
We
99
had
cents.
2 tacos for 99 cents. And then we need to go to the gas station and get it Arizona.
And then trek to the house and watch
And
500.
y'all thought that I
Nice
just
part.
started drinking Arizona. I've been drinking Arizona since.
First of all, we kept Arizona chicken top ramen at the house just for you.
Literally. Every house I went to, there was always a section for me with some type of chicken, a fruit snack of some kind in Arizona. I didn't need much. But God is a keeper. He'll keep you if you want to be kept.
Uh-huh.
And that's on period. Missy, thank you for coming on. Thank you for just sharing your journey. Like it's not easy. It's not. And like Tanya said, you do make it look effortless, but we know the prayers that it takes to look so beautiful. I just want you. You're my favorite girl. Thank you so much for I honestly appreciate it. Uh, family not, sister not, like it don't matter. I appreciate you telling your story. Also, where can they find you?
Um,
Ooh.
I can't. On Instagram, you can find me at Labrissy, Labrissy. Facebook, Latisha Bright, Latisha, bright like the light.
Bars.
Girl,
Bars.
people still mess up my last name. I'd be like, how?
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 That didn't make no sense. All right, yeah, IG Labrissy. I like that. I didn't even notice that was your IG page. To go with it. I just I see the profile picture.
That's her. I
Ah, and Latisha Bright. No, we're gonna have to change that name because I don't really know.
I'm not putting rotisserie bright, Dominique.
Okay, Missy. All right, we'll talk about it later because some people like to be difficult. I guess that's crazy. Thank you, Missy. I love you.
Love you too.
Gang gonna put you in the back. Don't log off though, because we're about to end the show and then we in there. Oh, thank you, Gay. See, I almost forgot about it again. If you had to eat a dish daily for the rest of your life, what would it be? Ooh. One dish for the rest of your life? The world already knows my answer.
Chicken.
How'd you have to say it like chicken?
Because we know you. I eat one dish daily for the rest of my life.
One dish. It don't even have to be like one meat. It could be like an actual dish, like
See,
a lasagna or like.
my palate is very,
It is.
very vast.
It is.
So
One.
dish. Domo, what have I ever ate just all the time? Nothing.
Nothing. I don't know, cause you be in that Jamaican African.
Right.
You be eating that. I don't know.
Yeah, right. I be.
You
The
be.
world is my palate.
Well, you gotta think of one.
Shrimp etouffee.
Shrimp etouffee. That means that I wouldn't be able to taste it.
I can make you some chicken etouffee.
Right. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Shrimp etouffee. That's what's up. I heard it's good though, for sure. My mom said lobster. Lobster will be every day.
Auntie lobster?
Lobster.
Lobster.
Come on, lobster. I mean, if you're going to eat something every day, we're going to go high scale. Filet mignon.
Filet mignon.
That's a cheering.
Everybody go watch Joanna Man. And you'll understand.
Do yourself a favor and watch Joanna Man. All right, Missy, we're going to put you in the back. Don't log off though, for real.
All right, love you guys.
I love you.
Thank you.
I told y'all she the best. Ain't no best. Ain't the rest. It flowed like in my head. She the best, and that's no test. Oh, there it is. She the best, and that's no test. At the rest, she ain't got nothing less. Okay. I love y'all. Thank you guys again so much for coming on. I mean, you guys kind of did grace the stage a little bit. But thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate everyone. I'm going to say it every single episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, seeing what we're talking about. Because my guests be top tier. I be telling you all the time, like every week, they just get better and better and better. Thank you so much, Domo. You're at the very end. Like, you can't be messing up your words right now. You did so good. We're going to try that whole line again. Thank you, Missy, for coming on and gracing the stage. Definitely appreciate it so much. I love you till the wheels fall off. All right, church announcements. If you have a disability, medical condition, or an essential caregiver, or you know someone that has one of the three, and they will want to be a guest on the show, holla at me. Now, disclaimer, here are the rules. Do not come over here asking me, telling me, questioning me, seeing if you could, because you hit your elbow. Now, because you stubbed your toe, because you got a paper cut. What that got to do with me? Rub your finger under the water and put some Neosporin on that, John. And be careful next time. We on this show, it's people over here that deal with real life stuff. Like, you got to be going through some stuff. You got to be going through some stuff that don't even make no sense. That only God can be like, yeah, that was me. That's what we do around here. We go through some real life stuff to where it only makes sense that it's God. Ooh, that was good, Domo. Ooh, that was good. Gabe, save that. We go through stuff over here that don't even make no sense. And it only is God. Like, that's it. God's the only one. He the only answer, because it don't even make no sense in our head. Period. So if you have a disability, medical condition, essential caregiver, or you know someone, holla at me. All right, next church announcement. Next Tuesday, we live in living color. You can do what you want to do and live in color. And live. Okay. Next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern. I thought I missed a time date. Our guest, okay, because top tier, and that's it. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Don't log off though. We out. I'm out. Gabe, you already know what to do. Get me out of here, bro. Gabe, get me out of here. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Gabe, get me out of here. Gabe, that's your cue.